Hey guys, and welcome back to my Technic Pack mod series. So, this episode I'll be going over the red power logic gates. Now before I do that, there's one thing that I managed to not do when I was doing the toggles, and that is showing you that you can actually right-click them, just like a lever. I don't see how that would be very useful, though. You could just use a regular lever, but, you know, it's there anyway. So, for the logic gates, I've already gotten a whole bunch of stuff here. So, let's get started. The first one to make is, sorry, just a second, is the OR gate, and that is made with a couple wires. Grab some wires, and I didn't actually grab them, and some cathodes, and some anodes, yeah, and some wire. Wait, I already got the wire. Some anodes and some wafers, and then that should be all. Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I don't need the anodes for this. So let's head over to our crafting table. Let me just turn off fly. There we go. So, let's see, cathodes like that, wires like that, and then wafers on the outside, and you get an OR gate. Oop. So, let me grab some redstone to show you what this does. Okay, so the OR gate, it's got the output over here, and several inputs, and you can change the amount of inputs. Well, that's weird how to do that. Yeah, you can change the inputs by right-clicking this, and it'll turn off various inputs, like so. So you notice that the wires are getting disconnected, and that is just how you turn on or off the stuff. So I'm gonna hook this up to a lamp. Let's see. Use a green one. Green lamp, there we go. So an OR gate turns on when any of the inputs are on, like so. And then that one can turn on, and that one can turn on. And then you can disable some inputs, so like that one doesn't do anything now, like previously did. And these two still work fine. Okay, so that's the OR gate. The next one I want to show you is the AND gate. So, for this, let's see, we're going to need some anodes. And then we're going to want to put wire on the bottom, just like that, wafers there. And then cathodes right there, and anodes up here. That makes an AND gate. And an AND gate, if the output is only on if all of the inputs are on, like so. And you can change the number of inputs just by right-clicking. So you could actually have an AND gate with one input, but wouldn't be very useful. It'd just be pretty much a repeater. Yeah. And you don't really need repeaters if you're using red power because power just goes for such a long distance, it's ridiculous. Like, this whole thing is being powered by one torch, all these lamps. Yeah, so the next circuit I'd like to show you is, let me turn these off first, is the NAND gate, which is pretty much the opposite of the AND gate. So, it only turns the input off when all of the outputs are on. So, let's see. I want to take anodes, put them all across the top, cathodes in the middle, wafers like so, wire like that, and get a NAND gate. Is this it? Okay, there it is. So you'll see it's on, but if if all of the inputs are on, then the output's off. So, yeah, that's basically it. And once again, you can change the inputs. Okay, so the next one is the NOR gate, and let's see, the output is, no, let me just show you what it does. So we're going to need to take wafers, put them in the corner, like that, and then wires down here, a cathode in the middle, and here we go, an anode up top, and that'll make a NOR gate. So the NOR gate turns off if any of the inputs are on. So it's just an inverted OR gate, pretty much. And then you can change the outputs, or inputs, sorry. All of them right here. So that is the NOR gate. Just get these out of the way. And then the next one is the XOR gate. And that one's kind of complex. Let me just show you what it does. I'm going to make it daytime. Daytime. So an XOR gate, you take wires and put them like that. Cathodes like that, and one on the bottom. And then you take anodes and fill in the remaining spots, like so. And there's your XOR gate. So this takes two inputs, so that one's not actually being used at the moment. And it does take them from the side, so this one, you can't connect this one to that. And then, actually, I think you can use the screwdriver to change the input orientations. Let me just find it here. It's probably with the rest of the red power stuff. Yeah, I might just have to make it if I can't find it here. I don't see it. I know it is in here. I've seen it before. I just don't see it now. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to make one, so I can show you what it does. There we go. So, this should change the input orientation. Oh, there we go. So now, it's accepting all three of the inputs, and that can be cycled around like that. So, I think this is the right orientation. No, okay, so it changed the output direction to this, which is not what we want. Okay, so yeah, the output is now that one. Okay, so yeah, I can't use this one. So I think I've made it so that the output's on. Yep. Okay, so what an XOR gate does is that, well, if both of the inputs are on, the output's off. If one of the inputs are on, the output's on. If both of them are off, then the output's off. And then that comes in sorry. That comes in an XNOR gate, which does the opposite. So the output is only on if the inputs are the same, either both off or both on. And then that's what I'll be building now. Sorry, I got a bit of a sore throat or something. So an XNOR gate, cathodes like that, and then anodes like that, and then wires like that. And there's an XNOR gate. Go over here. So you can see it's on right now because both the inputs are off. But if one of the inputs are on, it's off. Both on. So it's basically a two-way AND gate, pretty much. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but yeah, I'm still calling it a two-way AND gate. So that is the XNOR gate. And you know what I think what I'm gonna do is actually just grab some sand here real fast. There we go. And then I'm gonna come over here and get rid of this redstone torch. So it'll turn on the whole set of lamps if the output's on. So yeah. And then there's also the basic NOT gate, which I don't know how I forgot about that. But that is an inverter, so it takes whatever the input is and inverts it. So for that, just anodes like that, a wire at the bottom, and then wafers like so. And there's your NOT gate. I don't know how I forgot about that. It's like the most basic gate, other than an OR gate, I guess. So this inverts the input. So you can see they're all on right now, because... What? I'm sorry. I don't think I've wired this up right. Okay, that is actually really, really weird. Okay, yeah, so there's one input, and all of the rest of them are outputs. So that's why it wasn't working right. So basically, you've got your input. If the input is on, the output is off. If the input is off, the output is on, and it lights up the rectangle. So, that is that, and it's taken an awful long time to destroy. There we go. So that, I believe, is all of the gates. So there's a couple more things. And there's the multiplexer, which is kind of interesting. Basically, it chooses which output to send the signal to. So to make that, I'm going to put a wafer in the middle, like so. And then cathodes all around here, a wire down in the corner, and anodes over here. That makes a multiplexer. Get those out of the way. So, I haven't actually built one of these, so I don't know which side's which. Okay, so I'm fairly certain that is the main input, and then this should be the selector thing. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just going to press all of the levers randomly, and you should be able to see what happens when I do that. Oh, I get it now, I get it. Okay, yeah, so, this one, it's basically an XNOR latch, with a couple weird things added onto it. Okay, yeah, so this lever here controls which lever is the input. So right now, this one is selecting that. So if I try to put that on, then nothing happens. But if I turn that off, this one now controls everything, and this one doesn't do anything. Except for that, which is just because it's under everything. So that's how the multiplexer works. And then there's the counter, which counts up by 1, or 2, or whatever you want. So to do that, we're going to need a pointer. Let's grab a pointer. So put a pointer in the middle, and cathodes on the outside edges, and then wires on top and bottom, and then stone wafers like that, and you get a counter. Okay, so right now that's... Okay, this one doesn't do very much. This one increments it by 1, and when it counts up to 10, it'll light up the whole thing. And this one decreases the counter. And then when it gets to 0, it lights it down. So you can change what it does by right-clicking on it. So you can have an increment by 5. Increment 5. So now when I press this, it is going to go up by 5 every time. And then the decrement still goes down by 1. So, that is that. So you can't make the increment 0, I guess. And then you can change the maximum count to, like, 50. So you're going to need to press this 50 times in order to get it to the other side. So, increase that, like so. There we go. And then decrement by 1, decrement by 1, decrement by 1. Okay, so that is the counter. And then I'm fairly certain that is all in red power logic, which is everything in red power is a module, and they come in different versions, I guess, like core, which you need to have any others. So I don't really know why they call it core and not just split it among all the others. But you need core for all of them. And then there's red power logic, red power lighting, which is the lamps. Red power logic is all the logic gates. Red power wiring is the wires, quite obviously, I guess. And then there's some others. Let me just look at the different sections here. So yeah, there's red power core, wiring, logic, lighting. There's red power world, red power machine, which I haven't actually seen yet. Let me just click the button. So, red power machine is not loading on my web browser. Okay, so, yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is go over red power machine in the next episode, because I'm sure I've been going on about this long enough already. So yeah, I hope to see you next time, and thanks so much for watching.